I'm back. Thank you so much for all the feedback. I totally was blown away by all of your kind comments. For those of you that watched my last little first video that I did, thank you. It was awesome. So I'm being brave. My daughter was brave this morning. She saw my Facebook post. She sang a cool song. I am filming another food demo. So tonight I had no idea what I was doing for dinner. I knew I had a pound of ground chicken that needed to get used up. I love this brand. I don't have it out, but it's called Isiernos. It comes in like a log, like Jimmy Dean. That might be something that's local here in the Northwest, but it's got no nitrates or nitrites. A little bit cleaner product than, I don't know, some stuff, but I really like it. So I use that, and it's also, I believe it's like dark and white meat, so it's got some fat in there, which actually is flavor and really good. So I thought, I have cilantro. I'm going for some Asian meatballs or little mini Asian sliders. So that's what I've got going here in my pan. And these guys are getting ready to come off. I think they're almost done. I might let them go just a little bit more. So anyways, my idea for tonight's dinner started with the ground chicken that needed to get used up, and I had some fresh cilantro. And I thought, I could maybe do like an Asian slider because cilantro is really good with that flavor profile. So that's my idea was born. It didn't have a recipe, but again, I mentioned last time, I Google so much stuff. So if I have an idea for something, I don't need a recipe, I'll just Google it, and then I read a bunch of recipe ideas, and then I kind of combine from there based on either the ingredients I have or what sounds good or what's gotten really good reviews. So that's how this got started. It's got a little bit of minced onion. One tip, onion, when you put it in something like this, you want to cut it up really, really fine. In this case, the recipe called for minced onion. You could also look for fine diced onion. The reason for that is if you have your onions chopped up too big, it'll be a little bit raw in your finished little burger or slider, and you don't want that. So anyways, that's the idea with that. And then there was some salt and pepper and a little bit of red chili flake for just a touch of heat, and an egg, and then again, panko breadcrumbs. We talked about those last time. Japanese, they're a fine, really light and crispy breadcrumbs. So different than like the kind that maybe your mom used growing up. The Progresso was the brand we had, and they're more powdery. These are more crispy and crunchy, but they don't have any salt. So you always want to season what you're working with. But anyways, so that's how this got started. And then I had a can of coconut milk. Again, didn't have a recipe for that. To make, or not for that, not for coconut milk, but for coconut rice, but I knew that'd be a great combo. My timer is going off. There we go. My rice is done, so I'll turn that off the heat. I'll let my rice sit for just a minute because if there's any left liquid that's in there, it'll absorb, and I'll just let it kind of hang out for a second before I remove the lid. So, but anyways, coconut rice was going on. And I, again, Google searched recipes for that, and knew I had a can of coconut milk, so that would be a good partner. And then over here, steaming broccoli. This is an ancient antique. It's the Black & Decker Handy Steamer. I feel like Vanna. Check it out. Got this as a wedding present 24 years ago, but I use it all the time. Easy little steamer for veggies. So this is all I'm doing with these guys. Cast iron skillet is super awesome. Always heat your pan first. Wait until your pan is hot, then add your oil. I really like avocado oil. I get mine at Costco. It's definitely the cheapest price. It's a vegetable oil. It can have high heat, but it's not a bad vegetable oil. It's a good one for you. So anyways, I put some of that in there, and then I just take, this is a cookie scoop, and I just take this guy and I'll just scoop it in there, and then I kind of press to flatten that out a little bit. But if you don't have a fancy cookie scoop, no big deal. You can just use a spoon or use your hands and pop it in there. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of these, and then dinner will be served. Honestly, the whole thing's gonna take me about 20 minutes. Oh, look, I have a big onion chunk. Look at me. Let me get that out of there. So, see, you can even, have big onion chunks, or I've gone to cooking school and not chop things properly. But you get the idea. So give this a try. Hopefully it's inspiring. Hit me up with some questions if you have any. I'd be happy to answer those. And if you have ideas of things you want to know about, let me know, and I'll see if I can answer. I'm going to do more tomatoes next time because I show the counter here, Toby. I have a ton of tomatoes. Look at all these, and I've got to do something with them. So I'm brainstorming ideas, and I will let you guys know what I'm going to do. So that's it. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye-bye. All done. I'm going to give a little taste because I didn't do that last time. They're so crisp and good. Little bit of heat, super juicy. Love good garlic and onion, and the cilantro is just a nice fresh taste. And then over here, coconut rice, super fluffy. Coconutty, but not too strong. And a little bit sweet because you just put a teaspoon of sugar in the whole thing, which isn't a lot, but it helps actually enhance the coconut flavor, which is really nice. So the combo of those with some steamed broccoli, super yummy. Here's my plate, all pretty, but dinner is served. Thanks.